Thanks for clicking on the video and welcome to AI Predicts. In this video, I've asked the three leading AI models in the world, Grok, ChatGPT and Gemini, all to predict the result and score for Super Bowl 60. I've also asked each of them to make a hypothetical bet, so let's have a look. Also, just very quickly, a little like on the video would be very much appreciated, and if you're feeling generous, a subscribe. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, so let's start with Grok's prediction and bet. Okay, so here we go. I predict Seattle Seahawks will win Super Bowl 60 with a final score of 27-20. The reason for that is Seattle enters as favorites, 60% win probability per models like ESPN, FPI, boasting a balanced roster, elite defense, and strong playoff showings. Example versus the Rams, LA Rams. Their unit should pressure quarterback Drake May and limit the Patriots to about 20 points, while Seattle's offense exploits New England's defense for a solid second half edge. The over-under is around 45.5, fitting a competitive but Seahawks leaning game. Though New England has postseason grit, Seattle looks more complete overall. This flips the script in the 2015 matchup, which the Patriots won at 28-24. So let's have a look at the bets. I've asked them to do kind of exciting bets, not just sort of obvious ones. To go sort of 5-1 or over. So I guess that's plus 500 or over. Rashid Shaheed, anytime touchdown scorer. Now, currently around plus 1800 to plus 2800, which is pretty massive. This is the reason why. It stands out as my top long shot play. Shaheed has been electric since joining Seattle, especially as a deep threat and return specialist against man-heavy defenses like New England's. He's posted big days when facing similar schemes, and with the Seattle Seahawks likely needing explosive plays to stretch the Pats' stout run D, which could limit Kenneth Walker, one deep ball or return touchdown is very live. At these odds is classic boom potential in a game where defenses dominate but splash plays happen, plus he's listed as a plus 2800 MVP dark horse. So there we go, there is Grok's prediction and bet. Let's move on to ChatGPT. And here it is. So ChatGPT is predicting a 27-24 Seahawks win. Here's why. So Seahawks as favorites. So odds makers open Seattle as favorites. Yeah, okay. So we've gone through that. Seattle offensive edge with quarterback Sam Darnold managing games efficiently and a more prolific scoring attack throughout the playoffs. Seattle's offense looks more capable of sustaining drives against New England's defense. The Seahawks also posted consistent performances against strong NFC competition en route to the title game. Patriots defense keeps it close. New England's path to the Super Bowl was defined by a dominant defense that held opponents to minimal points. Example, a 10-7 AFC championship win in brutal conditions. Even against Seattle, they'll aim to slow the game down and create turnovers. So, balanced prediction logic. Seahawks likely control the tempo and contain more scoring drives. Patriots defense and clock management force a tight scoreline. A late field goal or turnover margin could swing it, hence a close finish. So the bet, and this it was sort of explained there in the first bit of the prediction, that the bet is going for an exact score, Seahawks to win 27-24. So the odds look like they're going to be around 20-1 or 30-1. Why I like it. So 27-24 is one of the most common Super Bowl scorelines historically. I didn't know that. Fits a narrative where Seahawks offense is efficient but not explosive. Patriots defense bends but doesn't break. Game comes down to a late field goal. So there we go. Pretty interesting there. And let's finally move on to Gemini's prediction and bet. Here we go, and somewhat unsurprisingly, Gemini has also picked the Seahawks to win, this time at 24-20. I believe that's the same as Grok. So the prediction rationale, the Darnoldsons. Sam Darnold has transformed into one of the league's most efficient downfield passers this season. With weapons like Jackson Smith and Jigba and DK Metcalf, Seattle has the explosive playmaking ability that New England lacks. Defensive dominance. Mike McDonald has built the NFL's #1 scoring defense. They are particularly elite at stopping the run, which is bad news for New England's offensive strategy of leaning heavily on Ramondre Stevenson. Defensive dominance. Mike McDonald has built... Oh, that's a bit of a copy there. Sorry, I'll move on. Battle in the trenches. Excuse me. The Patriots' offense line has been a weak spot all year, facing a deep Seattle defensive line rotation in a neutral site dome, Levi Stadium. likely means Drake May, is that Drake May or Drake May? Sorry, so English. Will be under constant pressure, leading to the lengthy third downs that experts are predicting. The special teams X factor. Both teams are dangerous in the return game. Rashid Shaheed for Seattle and Marcus Jones for New England. In a close game, a single return touchdown could flip the script, but Seattle's overall roster depth give them a higher floor. So just very briefly, the bet that Gemini would put on. Jackson Smith and Jigba, first touchdown scorer, plus 550. Not too bad there. Rationale. In a game where both coordinators, Mike McDonald and Mike Vrabel, sorry, I'm so bad at NFL knowledge, prioritize taking away the deep ball and the run, the safety valve usually gets the first clean look in the red zone. Okay, so fair enough. No need to delve into that too much deeper. You can tell my expertise on NFL is very limited, but there we go. It's all about the AI predictions. And that is basically the end of the video. Just want to quickly say, if you watched up to this point, thank you very, very much. I hope it wasn't too painful as a avid NFL fan to hear me talk about it. And while you're here, if I could just ask you to subscribe to the channel and like the video, I'd appreciate that very, very much. But in any event, thanks so much for watching. Take it easy, enjoy the Super Bowl, and I'll see you in the next one.